God says, you will be shut out if you delay any longer. Before the clock strikes 11 p.m. tonight, you must open your heart to this divine truth I've placed in front of you. A heavenly release of 151 million has already been assigned to your name, a direct deposit of abundance straight from my storehouse in heaven. But if you look away now, if you treat this like just another moment passing by, you will block the very blessing I have poured out for you in full measure. This is not a coincidence. This is not imagination. This is your appointed hour of overflow. Comment, Amen. Let me see your faith in action. I have seen the nights you cried alone when no one understood your struggle. I watched over you while others judged your heart without knowing the weight you carried. You prayed, you waited, and you trusted even when your hands were empty. And now, I am responding. I have authorized a transfer not just of finances, but of restoration, dignity, and divine acceleration. Everything that was stolen is coming back multiplied. Everything that delayed your breakthrough is being removed. But I cannot force you to receive it. You must choose to believe. You must choose to move. Before you continue reading, like this video if your heart feels stirred, because this moment is for you and only you. Heaven has prepared this for a very long time. While you were fighting unseen battles, angels were securing the path ahead. While the enemy tried to convince you that I had forgotten, I was organizing a heavenly strategy so specific, so personal, that even you wouldn't be able to deny it was from me. I have chosen this hour for your release because it matches the time your spirit cried out to me in secret. Nothing was ever wasted. Not the tears. Not the waiting. Not the silence. I heard every word you whispered into the night, and I stored it all in my heart. There is now a shift happening in the spirit realm. What was blocked is being released. What was held up is flowing freely. What was delayed is being rushed forward. The money that is coming into your account is more than a number. It is a divine sign that I am your provider, your sustainer, your defender, and your God. This is not about wealth. This is about proof. Proof that I still move. Proof that I still bless. Proof that your faith has not gone unseen. Comment 11:11. If you believe that heaven is moving for you. I have not allowed this blessing to reach just anyone. This was handpicked for you. I could have given it to someone else. I could have redirected it. But I kept it with your name on it. Even when you doubted. Even when you made mistakes. Even when you wanted to give up, I never took my eyes off of you. I never withdrew my promise. I never stopped loving you. Because I know what I placed inside you. I know the fire in your heart. I know the calling over your life. And I know that when the breakthrough reaches you, you will not forget who brought it. But I must be honest with you now. There is a spiritual consequence for delay. If you dismiss this divine moment, you will not just lose a blessing, you will forfeit alignment. The longer you wait to receive what I have released, the more the enemy will try to intercept it. That's why I am urging you with urgency. Not because I am angry, but because I love you too much to let you miss this. Time is moving. The hour is closing. And heaven is watching your next move. There are angels stationed by your side right now, They have been assigned to protect what is coming. They are guarding the path of this financial miracle. They are warring against every force that tries to delay what is rightfully yours. But you must not speak doubt. You must not give fear room to grow. You must not allow your past to convince you that you are unworthy. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. You are not being ignored. You are being positioned. What is coming is not a payment, it is a promise fulfilled. Comment 222. If you trust me even when you don't see the full picture yet. Listen carefully now. This wealth is not for waste. It is for purpose. It is to repair what was broken. To build what was torn down. To help those you were always meant to help but never had the means. I am not just giving you financial freedom. I am giving you spiritual responsibility. With every deposit, I am placing a layer of protection over your household. With every release, I am removing curses that try to cling to your bloodline. This blessing is generational. It will not die with you. It will live through those you touch, those you raise, those you bless. You are not being asked to earn this. You are being asked to receive it. You do not need to perform to keep it. You only need to stay faithful. Your obedience will keep the flow open. Your praise will keep the heavens attentive. Your gratitude will attract more grace. This is the currency of the kingdom. Faith. Obedience. Trust. And now, as this door opens, I need you to walk boldly. Do not hesitate. Do not overthink. Do not return to what I pulled you out of. You are entering a new dimension of favor. This is not another chance you can postpone. This is not one more opportunity you can overlook. The heavens have reached a final countdown. What I have released for you is moving toward you, but if you don't open your spirit before 11 p.m., the divine window will shift, and the blessing will be redirected. I want it to be you. I designed it for you. But I cannot force you to walk through the door I've opened. Comment 333. To declare your faith in this divine hour. A Harvard-backed study just confirmed what spiritual leaders have whispered for centuries: words carry power. Specifically, a 9-word phrase is now helping thousands attract wealth without stress, hard work, or guesswork. You don't need to believe in miracles for this to work, but many people are starting to. The results are showing up in their bank accounts, not just in their hearts. Click the link in the description and comments before this message is erased forever. The enemy has always tried to rob you when you were this close. Every time your blessing was near, confusion showed up. Every time your miracle was scheduled, distractions arrived. But I need you to hear me clearly today. This is not a test you can afford to fail. The money that is coming is not just paper, it is purpose. It is meant to rebuild you. It is meant to stabilize your home. It is meant to be the answer to every prayer you whispered through tears. The reason I am so serious with you now is because I don't want to see the same cycle of loss repeat again. This is the last time I will send this alert in this way. You may feel tired. You may feel unworthy. But none of that disqualifies you. In fact, Your weariness is proof that you've endured more than most. And your endurance is why I've chosen you. Not because you were perfect. Not because you always got it right. But because you didn't give up. You didn't let go of me when others told you to. You still believed when others laughed. You still prayed when others mocked. And that faith is what moved me. That faith is what has now unlocked this divine transfer. There's a sound in the Spirit being released right now. It is the sound of chains breaking. The sound of locked doors opening. The sound of angels moving swiftly with scrolls of financial deliverance. These scrolls have your name etched in gold. They carry the figure 151 million in heavenly currency, translated into your earthly account. This is not fiction. This is not exaggeration. This is divine reality. And it's already moving toward you. I just need your heart to say yes. I need your spirit to remain open. I need your faith to stand tall in the face of doubt. Comment 555. If you feel your spirit waking up to what I am saying. The hour is late. And I know your life has not been easy. You've carried pain silently. You've forgiven those who never said sorry. You've sown kindness into others even when you were empty. And now I am returning to you what the world never gave. I am multiplying what you released when no one saw. I am remembering the nights you fed others while going hungry. I am repaying every debt of love that you offered freely. I am not a God who forgets. I remember everything. And I reward deeply. I have not chosen you because you were loud in your worship. I chose you because you were consistent in your surrender. When no one clapped for you, you kept walking. When no one cheered for you, you kept sowing. And when others gave up, you looked to me. That kind of heart is rare. And it is that kind of heart that I can trust with divine riches. I do not give wealth to feed ego. I give it to heal generations. I give it to shift families. I give it to transform brokenness into legacy. And that's what I see in you, legacy. Right now, demons are trembling because they know if you receive this, everything changes. They know that if you say yes in your spirit, curses will break. Cycles will end. Bloodlines will heal. Because you are not just receiving money. You are receiving authority. Divine authority to speak, to shift, to bless, and to multiply. You have been given this gift because your heart won't waste it. You will remember me in your abundance. You will still pray when your hands are full. You will still lift up my name even when the battle is over. Comment 12:12. If you receive this authority I am placing upon you now. I am removing what was planted by the enemy to delay you. I am clearing paths that were covered in confusion. I am shutting the mouths of every voice that tried to tell you that you would never rise. The financial release coming to you is just the beginning. After this, doors you didn't even knock on will open. Contracts you didn't even apply for will find you. People you didn't expect will call with offers that align with your destiny. Because this isn't random. This is the ripple effect of obedience. I need you to stay humble. I need you to stay grounded in my word. This is not the moment to be distracted. This is the moment to be focused. You are carrying a divine assignment now. Heaven is trusting you with influence. The world may call it money, but I call it power. Power to heal, power to change, power to restore. And I have placed that power in your hands, because you stayed faithful when you had none. Now that the abundance is flowing, use it for the glory of my kingdom. There is no need to fear. I am with you. I am the God who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. I have no shortage. I have no lack. I am not concerned with economy. I am not limited by currency. I am above every system on earth. And I have chosen to bless you beyond what you ever imagined, not because you asked for it, but because I know what you're going to do with it. You were not meant to live beneath the weight of worry. You were not created to suffer in silence. You were chosen to carry my promise and reflect my glory. But if you do not act before 11 p.m., the door to this miracle release will close, and what was assigned to reach you will be sent in another direction. Comment 777. If you know this moment is designed for you. A once-forgotten 9-word sentence is quietly changing lives across the world. It takes just a few seconds to say, yet people are waking up to cleared debts, surprise cash deposits, and a deep sense of peace. Neuroscience confirms it activates a wealth-attracting part of your brain most people never tap into. This could be your turning point, but the page could vanish at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's removed forever. Every time you've been overlooked, I have seen it. Every time someone rejected your effort, misunderstood your heart, or minimized your dreams, I took note of it. I never turned away from your pain. I never left you in your confusion. While others celebrated, you were sowing in silence. While others received help, you had to walk alone. But even then, you didn't walk away from me. You kept speaking my name. You kept calling out to me in the midnight hours, not knowing I had already released an answer. And now that answer is reaching you, not just as a spiritual blessing, but as financial proof that I am still the God who rewards faith. The 151 million I have spoken over you is not a random number. It carries weight in heaven. It is connected to generational promises, unfulfilled prayers, and destiny alignments. When it reaches you, it will uproot every lie that told you you'd never rise. It will silence the voices that mocked your vision. It will be a sign to every enemy that I was with you all along. This is not your imagination. This is not wishful thinking. This is me, your Creator, delivering exactly what I promised in a way that no man can take credit for. I want to do this not just to bless you, but to confirm you. To confirm your identity. To confirm your calling. To confirm that you were never forgotten, even when you felt invisible. My hand has always been on you. My spirit has always surrounded you. My plan has always included you. And now, my reward is coming straight to you. Comment 999. If you believe my promise is chasing you now. There are some people who won't understand what's happening. They'll say it doesn't make sense. They'll question why you. But they don't see what I see. They don't know the tears you cried. They don't understand the nights you prayed with nothing left but hope. I know what you gave when it cost you everything. I know how you kept going when no one noticed. And that's why I'm giving this to you. Because you will carry this blessing with humility. You will not boast. You will build. You will not flaunt. You will feed. And that's exactly the heart I can trust. Do not be afraid of the size of this blessing. I am stretching your capacity for increase. I am making room in your life for overflow. This money is not going to break you. It is going to build you. It is not going to pull you away from me. It is going to push you deeper into my presence. Because this is not just a financial breakthrough, it is a spiritual realignment. I am resetting your life from the inside out. You are not just getting a deposit. You are receiving restoration in areas that were long forgotten. And I must tell you something else. The moment you believe, heaven begins to respond. I am not waiting for your perfection. I am responding to your faith. I don't need a flawless performance. I need a surrendered heart. And I see that in you. You don't have to earn what I'm giving. You just have to receive it. And once you do, there will be no stopping what I release into your life. What used to take years will now take weeks. What was delayed will be delivered. What was blocked will be blasted open. Comment 10:10. If you feel chains breaking and doors opening for you now. I know the pain of your past has made you doubt your worth. I know the voices in your head tried to convince you that blessings were for others. But you need to understand something now. Your name is written on this blessing. It is not a general release. It is personal. Customized. Meant for you. And if you walk away from it, you are not just walking away from money. You are walking away from a divine moment that will never return in the same way. I don't say this to scare you. I say this because I love you. My timing is perfect. And you are reading this not by chance, but by design. You could have scrolled past. You could have skipped this. But I brought your spirit here because heaven is aligned, and the atmosphere is open. What you do next will either allow the floodgates to open, or it will delay what has already been released. I don't want delay for you. I want delivery. I want celebration. I want testimonies coming from your lips and blessings pouring into your hands. You are not small in my eyes. You are not forgotten. You are not just surviving, you are about to thrive. I am breaking the spirit of lack. I am tearing down the wall of limitation. I am canceling every agreement that said you wouldn't make it. I am speaking my word over your life louder than the noise of your past. And I am inviting you into a new season of fullness. I warned you clearly and lovingly, if you don't open your heart before 11 p.m., the divine wealth I've already sent into your name, 151 million appointed from my heavenly storehouse, will be blocked. Not because I want to withhold it from you, but because every miracle requires movement. Every release requires response. And I will not force what must be received by faith. Comment 15:15. If your heart is open right now to receive it all. When you were alone, I was watching. When your strength was low, I carried you. When you had nothing left, I filled you with breath, with grace, with just enough to keep walking. I was never far. I was never silent. I was building something far bigger than what you could see. I was stretching your spirit so you could carry what I knew was coming. And now it is here. The abundance you only imagined is now touching the edge of your life. It is not a dream. It is not a maybe. It is a divine confirmation, and it is yours. What if everything blocking your financial breakthrough could be undone with a single 9-word phrase? That's exactly what thousands are discovering as they speak this powerful prayer each morning. Backed by research and verified results, it's helping ordinary people step into unexpected abundance. No struggle. No hustle. Just words, with real impact. Click the link in the description and comments before this life-changing secret is deleted. This 151 million is not about luxury. It's about unlocking purpose. It's not about showing off. It's about showing up for the people I've called you to help, showing up for the calling I placed on your life, showing up for the very dreams you buried when life broke your heart. I never forgot what you asked me for. Even when you stopped praying for it, I remembered. And now I am delivering what you gave up hoping for. Every seed you sowed in tears is now returning in overflow. Every night you cried with no one there to understand, I bottled those tears and turned them into rivers of breakthrough. You are not just receiving wealth. You are receiving honor. I am restoring your name. I am restoring your dignity. I am restoring your boldness. And I am doing it my way, not through struggle, but through supernatural grace that leaves no doubt that I, the Lord your God, have done this. Comment 1717. If your heart knows this is real and this is your time, listen closely to me. This is a covenant moment. If you treat this like every other voice, you will miss the weight of what is happening. There are spiritual laws in motion right now. Angels have been dispatched with keys to unlock what's been hidden. Demons are being silenced and pushed back from the path of your miracle. What was meant to destroy you has been flipped into the very soil your future is growing from. And if you walk forward now in belief, nothing can stop what I have begun. There will be people who suddenly remember you. There will be situations that suddenly reverse in your favor. And you will know it is not coincidence. You will know it is me. I am orchestrating divine alignment. I am gathering the scattered pieces of your life and building a testimony so powerful that it will ripple through generations. This wealth you are about to hold is only a symbol of what I'm really doing inside you. I am changing your identity from struggler to steward, from overlooked to overcomer, from forgotten to favored. And I need you to understand this with all your heart. This moment is sacred. That is why the warning is urgent. That is why the 11 p.m. cutoff matters. Because when the spiritual window closes, the weight of delay will return, and I don't want to see you go through that again. You've already waited long enough. You've already suffered in silence. You've already learned the lessons. This is not punishment. This is promotion. This is what you've been prepared for, even if you didn't see it coming this way. Comment Amen. If you're stepping boldly into this divine promotion.